Before you guys go crazy and start sending me hate mails, hear me out first, okay? Hear me out first, and if you feel the same way at the end of the video, go crazy on the comment sections. So the reason why I'm saying that Khamzat Chimaev is the UFC's Dillon Danis is because he's acting the same way. Let's start with Dillon Danis. If you guys don't know, Dillon Danis has only 2 fights in Bellator against cans. He fought against Max and Kyle. Max has 3 wins and 3 losses. Kyle has 2 wins and 4 losses. So he won against these 2 cans, and instead calling out higher tier fighters in Bellator, he's calling out famous high level UFC fighters. He's calling out Jon Jones. He's calling out Ben Askren. Now let's look at the Khamzat Chimaev. He's doing exactly the same thing. Instead of beating these guys one by one and climbing up the rankings like everybody else is doing, he's calling out the best fighters in UFC. He's calling out guys like Wonderboy, who is in top 5. How the fuck you gonna call out somebody in top 5 and you're not even in rankings? You cannot just jump from 0 to 100. You have to beat these guys. There's a bunch of people in front of you. Go beat these guys. Go beat top 20. Go beat top 15. Then beat top 10. Then beat top 5. Then you get the championship title fight. That's how Isa Adesanya has done it. That's how Conor McGregor has done it. It's like a going to new job and you wanna become a CEO. This is very stupid. And I see many of these casual fans saying that he has to get these fights. UFC has to force Steve Wonderboy Thompson to fight against Khamzat Nobody Chimaev. It doesn't make any sense. So he's doing the same thing as Dillon Danis, because if he fights against Steve Wonderboy Thompson and he loses, people gonna say, hey, Steve Wonderboy Thompson is higher tier fighter, he's an elite fighter, Khamzat has to do a lot more work. And for Steve Wonderboy Thompson, people are looking like, hey, you beat a nobody. You beat somebody who hasn't fought against elite fighters. It's a lose-lose situation for a guy like Steve Wonderboy Thompson, but it's a win-win situation for Khamzat. And also we have a bunch of people calling him out. This is a great tweet from Bruno Massami. Shout out to Bruno. Am I following him? No, you get a follow, Bruno. This is a great tweet. So Bruno tweeted Chris Weidman, Alex Cowboy, Kevin Holland, Darren Till, Brian Barberena, Neil Magny, Marcus Perez and Michael Pereira in these days called out Khamzat Chimaev to fight in UFC. Khamzat Chimaev tried to fight Wonderboy and Leon Edwards and not have a success. Did I miss someone? As you can see, a lot of people has called out Khamzat Chimaev. And instead of getting these fights, he wants to fight somebody who's top of the UFC, top of their weight division. That's insane. Leon Edwards has 8 win streak. 8! Khamzat has only 3. 3! You just got to UFC this year. And you wanna fight against guys like Wonderboy or Leon Edwards. Dude, you have to work. You have to show your worth. But the only way you can get to Wonderboy or Leon Edwards to fight against Khamzat Chimaev is to give them something. And that's money. If you give a Wonderboy or Leon Edwards double the salary, they are going to accept this fight. It's the same thing that I said in my previous video, that I want to see Gilbert Burns versus Leon Edwards for interim welterweight title. Because you have to give Gilbert Burns something worth to fight. There's no reason for him to fight against Leon Edwards, and there's also no reason for Leon Edwards to fight against Wonderboy. They can't just wait for a better opportunities. You have to give them something. Give them money. If you really want to make this fight happen, give them money. I like what Ali Abdelaziz is doing. So Ali Abdelaziz tried to do this with Islam Makhachev. So Islam Makhachev doesn't have a fight next week. So Ali Abdelaziz wants to make a fight happen between him and Tony Ferguson. But he knows that there's no reason for Tony Ferguson to accept a fight against Islam Makhachev. So what Ali Abdelaziz is doing, that he's giving Tony Ferguson more money. He's giving him 100,000 plus 100,000. So if he wins, Ali Abdelaziz is going to give Tony Ferguson $200,000. If he loses, he's going to give him 100,000. So you have to compensate. You cannot just go and say to guys like Leon Edwards or Wonderboy that, hey, go fight against Khamzat Chimaev. You're gonna get the same money and it's gonna be huge risk for you and it's gonna ruin your career. But just fight this guy. It doesn't make any sense. It's easy to convince these shitty casuals who doesn't understand fighting at all that, hey, these guys are scared. Nobody wants to fight against Khamzat. Khamzat is a fucking monster. There's plenty of fighters. I would say like there's at least 50 fighters who wants to fight against Khamzat, okay? You only need to win like 2 or 3 fights and then you can get a fight against top 5 or top 10. Earn your position in rankings. Anyway, this is why I'm saying that Khamzat Chimaev is the UFC's Dillon Danis. So what you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comment section. Click the subscribe button. Most of you guys, I think 98% doesn't subscribe to my channel. I have so many views, but only few subscribers. So subscribe to these channels. I'm gonna make better content, more content, and I'm gonna keep entertaining you guys. See you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.